Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexandra Anele if you are new. Today we are going to be reviewing and demonstrating the new Koko Collection by Kylie Cosmetics. So this is, I believe, her third collection with Chloe. The packaging is really beautiful. This is the PR box that I received. Comes with a big ass mirror. You can see my ring light camera setup. Huge mirror. I love all of the like rose gold and the pink. It's really beautiful. It's just, it goes with like Chloe's whole vibe right now. With the traffic. So PR box, stunning. All of the packaging is really gorgeous. Got the matte pink with the like rose gold, kind of more, a little bit more on the bronzy side, I think. The lettering, which is metallic. So this is the eyeshadow palette that we played with today. I used every shade except for the one in the middle, but I did swatch that for you so you can see. Then we have the highlighter, which is called True Mama. This is so pretty. Pinky slash gold highlighter. Obviously, that's what I'm wearing. And then we have 3 lip products, a lip liner, which is a dark warm brown, and then 2 liquid lipsticks. So I'm wearing this one right here, which is Allergic to Bullshit. And I did do a swatch of this just so you can see how it looks on, but it doesn't really like complement my skin tone. I have to say, I think the Chloe collections have been my absolute favorite, aside from the Jordan collection, which is just awkward now. We're not going to talk about it. But yeah, what did she start off with? Like 4 lip products, and then she came out with like the second collection, I believe, which was like the bronzing highlighting palette. Loved that. And then this is really, really beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to show you how everything applies and give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. Alright, so we're going to be starting off with the eyes. I'm going to try to use as many of these colors as I possibly can so that you guys can see how they go on. Anything I don't use, I will swatch for you. It's really pretty though. I'm going to bake underneath my eyes just because these foils look like pretty intense and I don't want any fallout. I don't think I usually have a problem with fallout with the Kylie shadows, but to bake I'm going to be using this Elcie Cosmetics powder. This is light medium translucent powder. It is fantastic for light medium, a stretch, fantastic for fair skin and baking. Bake under my eyes. I'm gonna take it up the sides of the nose. This is probably unnecessary, but you know. All right, so I already primed my eyes with, I think I used the Japanesque eye primer. Also, you guys are probably going to be hearing the lens focusing while I'm talking. I know it's super annoying. I'm working on getting a new lens and a microphone, so just bear with me right now. So moving on. We're going to be starting off with, well, obviously one of the matte shades. I'm trying to decide if you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna start off with the yellow. Must be true, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna start off with this pale yellow. And I'm actually going to be using a big ass brush. This is the Morphe M524. So I'm placing this kind of loosely in the crease. I'll pat it and then start blending it out. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Just a nice light wash. I think I'm gonna just dive right into this color right here. I don't know if I want to, you know what, I'll pick up that one just because, you know, I want to use them all. And that is True's Mom. So I'm just going to start defining like slightly above the crease with this shade and then blending it up into the yellow. And you know what, because Chloe I feel like does this a lot, I'm going to bring it up here into the eyebrow. This is a very nice blending brush, by the way. If you're looking for something that's a little bit larger, 724 by Japanesque, it's very soft. Alright, so now I'm going to pick up this guy right here and just start building that up a little bit more, and that is True Meaning. And for that I'm using a brush that I don't know if I can talk about this yet, so yeah, stay tuned for that. If I can talk about it, then it'll be in the description. I'm gonna create just like a really nice cat eye. So I'm deepening up this outer part and then kind of winging it out, bringing it to the end of my eyebrow. And sweeping it back up to the inner part of the brow. I think these are blending beautifully. I've heard some bad things about Kylie Cosmetics shadows, but I've loved all of them. That you do get a little bit of kickback when you put your brush into the shadow, but I don't know, I mean, shit happens, you know? If you want payoff, you're gonna get a little kickback. I'm just gonna add a little bit more contrast with this guy right here, this chocolatey brown, which I believe is Trüsseldorf. And then once again, I'm gonna be using a brush that I'm not sure if I can talk about. So I'm gonna start building up that contrast like way out here on the outer corner. But I wanna be careful not to put down way too much so that there's a nice blend and a clear definition without covering up all the other shadows that I put down. Like really defining the crease, creating that like super glam cat eye. how am I going to choose which color? So I think I'm gonna go all over the lid with this guy, and then we'll see what happens. And that shade is called Always True. I'm just gonna place this all over the lid. That's some bomb-ass payoff, you guys. This is so much easier to do now that I've got the little shorty nails. Damn, man. I love that. I love it so much. I'm just gonna do like a little bit more blending in the crease because I took it up a little bit high. There's kind of like a space. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that caramely brown shade. And then I just want to deepen up the outer part of the foil. So I'm gonna grab this shade right here, which is kind of like a darker taupe, but if you look really closely, there's a little bit of a blue reflect in it. Interesting. So they're all kind of duochrome, and I'm just gonna place that on the outer part of the lid. That is called My Baby True. Shit, I'm getting fallout with that one. Applying it with my finger has definitely been better because it holds onto the pigment more easily. I mean, it applies well with a brush, but you definitely risk fallout. I think I'm gonna use the Melt Metal Bond eyeliner. This is in the shade Roselense. This kind of just complements all of these rosy and warm tones. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to start off with that yellow, but then I think I might go into this guy right here, which is what? True Love? Now I'm picking up True Love. Yeah, I'm just going to buff this all over the lash line. I might go in with a foil, I haven't really decided yet. Making sure to blend up to the outer corner of the upper eyelid. I'm gonna grab Truseldorf and just add a little bit of dimension right on the outer corner so that it connects up that way. But I'm gonna keep this really close to the lash line because I kind of like how the lower lash line looks very little to me right now and all of the attention is at the top. Kind of into that. It's like a very catty, you know? All right, now for the inner corner, I'm gonna do kind of like a crazy blowout. I'm gonna use this shade right here, which is so beautiful. It's got pink and some pale gold. It sort of looks like a vanilla shade, and that's called True Faith. So I'm gonna pick that up on my Morphe M456 brush. Probably gonna get fallout here, but I'm just gonna place it on the inner corner. So I'm patting it down. Oh yeah, I'm getting fallout. I just don't wanna use a setting spray. Blend it up the inner corner into the inner part of that lid. Damn, man, that is foiled. These foiled shadows are foiled. So I'm not really taking it onto the lid, but I'm just kind of like blending into that lid shade, just so that it's not like, you know, this harsh inner corner. I'm getting a ton of fallout though. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that on a smaller brush, so like right in here, just to open up the bottom part of the lower lash line. All right, I mean, that's beautiful, but there's just like so much fallout all over my face. So you probably want to use either your fingers or you want to spritz it with a little bit of setting spray so that it's not, you know, all over the place. It's very glittery. Before I finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go and use the highlighter basically everywhere. So this is called True Mama. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a pale, okay, the like gate. When you look at it, it looks a little bit pink and peach, but it's got like a pale gold overtone with maybe a peachy pale pink undertone to it. So it's very pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, and then I'm gonna use that to hit my brow bone as well. All right, so I just popped on mascara and some lashes. I'm wearing, what are these? They're Lotus lashes, these guys right here, and they're in the style 510 Lite. For lips, she's got two liquid lipsticks. We've got a more pink one and then maybe a slightly warm peach. If you're hearing any weird sounds, the cat is right in the window behind the camera, and I can't reach her at this point, so just ignore that. Anyway, the pink one is called The Bigger the Hoops. And then the peachy one is called Allergic to Bullshit. And I'm going to be wearing the peachy one because I already know that this is not going to be cute on me. But I did want to do just like a quick lip swatch for you, just so you can kind of see how it goes on. I usually overline my lips though, so this is just going to be a messy swatch. Yeah, that's a horrible color for me, but I just wanted to show you what it would look like on. So if this is your kind of color, man, do you, but it is not mine. All right, we got that mostly off. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be using, what is this called? Allergic to Bullshit. But I'm gonna line my lips first with the lip liner that comes with the collection. This is Handbag Ho, and it's like a dark brown. Are you supposed to be able to sharpen these things? I literally could not get a sharpener to work, so we're gonna go in with this. And I am going to be overlining my lips. I like really need to sharpen this. I just don't know how to make that happen. Oh, I got it to work. You just have to really push. So I'm gonna use this to contour my lips since it's significantly darker than the, boo. Can you, stop. Anyway, since it's significantly darker than the lip color, I'm going to be using this to contour, which is how they make their lips look so big. Also filler. Kind of into this color. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Now I'm gonna go right over top the liquid lipstick. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I love the eyeshadows. I think they're beautiful. The foils are very foiled, but you definitely want to apply them with your finger or a wet brush because I got so much fallout. It didn't make that big a difference. I did have a lot of powder on my face, so I feel like I was able to dust most of it away, but I do have a lot on my nose and stuff. But overall, I think it's really, really beautiful. I love the collection. If these colors appeal to you, then I would definitely, oh, you know what? I wanted to swatch the ones that I didn't use. So I didn't use this guy right here, the one in the middle. Dreams Come True. So I didn't use that one. I think that's it. I used everything else. But let me just swatch this other foil for you, because I feel like I didn't. Really damn fucking payoff, man. So these are the two that I did not use, which are really beautiful. And I don't know if the camera is picking up the duochrome. There's definitely like a really beautiful reflect in each of them, but you can see the payoff. It's fucking insane. I mean, it's so foiled. So I really love it. I think they did a really good job with the colors that they chose because you got like a perfect range. You can create like a lot of different looks with this palette. I love that they had this like pale yellow with this color because when you mix them, you can create a little bit more of a peach. You can go for pink. You can go for more like yellow. I feel like this ends up looking a lot more vanilla. It's not a yellow that you need to be scared of. It's a lot more wearable. And they have just a range of really beautiful wearable foils. They're not too intimidating. They're going to be like a real impact, but they're still like a little bit on the neutral side while having like a little bit of color. So overall, I love the color scheme of it. And then I think the lip options are really beautiful as well. I love this one. It really depends on your preference. I'm just not into pink lips, but this nude, what is it called? Allergic to Bullshit, bomb. And I actually really like the lip liner with it. It's not something that I like would have thought to do, go in with like a dark, warm brown lip pencil, but I actually do like them together. And then the highlighter is so beautiful. I think one of the reasons that I gravitate towards the Chloe collections is because she's a little bit more fair. So when she chooses like a bronzer or a blush or highlight color or even her lip colors, they work better on my skin tone because I'm so white. I don't think there's one bad thing to say except for, you know, the crazy fallout that I got from the foils, but shit happens with eyeshadows, you know what I mean? Yeah, basically the only thing that I wouldn't recommend is this color just because it doesn't appeal to me. But everything else I think is beautiful. I love the way this look turned out. I'm looking forward to using this collection more. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this review helped you decide whether or not you wanted to purchase these products. If you have, please let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. Alright guys, hopefully I will see you in the next one. It's so hot in here. My armpits are so sweaty right now. I just need everybody to know.